In this example, I'm going to show you how you can create a custom bounding limit, which is not flat, basically a 3D swept surface. This can either be done using one profile to sweep or two profiles. In this example, I use two. So the first thing you need to do is draw the first boundary. So I'll go to Draw, Line Art Draw, but I want to change my drawing plane to be the XZ plane. So press this button in, and for the sake of it, I'll make my XZ view the active viewport. I then can start drawing. So the first thing, I always do a small line to get going. Then maybe change to arc mode. You can right click and say swap to tangential arc mode, or press A. So I'm in arc mode, control my arcs in, and then I've got the one boundary, the one swept profile you created. So press the enter key. I'll then change to the YZ plane, press my YZ button for the view, and do the same thing again. Line art draw. Just start with the short line. Change to arc mode. Press A on my keyboard, as it says down here, and I can create my second profile. Press enter. Go back to XY, and then go to the draw menu, sweep. Select the profile to sweep. Well, the first profile is the first one I drew, so I'll just keep my shift key down and rotate the view, and I'll just right click and say select linked items. I got that one. Press enter. Sweep along a path. I can press this button to select that path. So again, just right click, select linked items, press enter, and it gives me the solid body. Now you can get different effects. Sometimes you'll get a different version depending on this button here. I'm going to go with this projection and then say OK. Of course, it creates it based on the position of the second boundary. So this is now needs to be basically translated into place. So I could go into transformations and just do a copy, just a translate, or a translate, rotate scale maybe. Click this, pick the entity, press enter. Center point, well, it's it's about the center of the midpoint of this face, maybe the end of there. And then I want to go to translate mode, so I can just press T for translate. Then I can move it to my position. I'll just say X0, Y0, Z0 for the sake of argument. And then I can then move it up, move it down, finagle it into place basically. So that's the first way to do it with a compound, two profiles. Sometimes you might just need a simple projected swept profile. In that case, if I can show you an example of that. If I do some line art draw again, line art draw. This time again, I'll go to the XZ view, and I'll just draw some sort of profile. So XZ here, my drawing profile. Line art draw. I'm in that command already. I can just click here, and I can, explicitly type values in. I can go to arc mode, etc. And once I'm happy with my profile shape, press enter. Go to draw, sweep, select my profile, which is this one. Link it. Press enter. And then I may decide I just want to go the 10-inch sweep. So instead of having along a path, I can say between 2 points. Select the 2 points. Well, the first one I'll say is X0, Y0. The second one I want to go along the Y-axis, so I just say Y10. And I get the actual preview of it. And I can say OK. And I've got a bounding body I can place wherever I wish. If you want to well, actually, that did that wrong. Now, the reason it did that wrong is because I have my Y, X, Z button still pressed in. So if I undo that and do it again, X, Y, I say sweep, and I say select the profile, linked items, press enter, sweep along between two paths, X0, Y0, Y12. I've now got what I expected. Now, if you want to make these disappear when you press the hide boundaries button inside on the fixture menu, you just need to put them on the same layer as as all the other boundaries. So you can go to Modify, Edit Attributes, click, check the layer checkbox, and then pick Fixture Boundaries, and select the two or multiple boundaries, press enter, and now they've disappeared because my boundary layer is off. I then say hide them, show them, you can see them, there you go. So it's just an advanced way of making making bounding limits. If you have any questions, please email us at support@cantech-software.com. Thanks.